Chapter 1: The Call to Adventure. Santiago's life, up to this point, is simple. He tends his flock, enjoys the freedom of being a shepherd, and travels the countryside. However, the recurring dream about the treasure nags at him. He consults a fortune teller, who tells him that his dream is not just a dream. It's a sign. There is indeed treasure waiting for him. But to find it, he has to take the risk and leave behind the life he knows. This moment is something we all experience in life, especially in our relationships or careers. We might feel content, but there's always that voice inside us whispering about something more. Maybe it's the idea of leaving a comfortable job to start a business, or stepping out of a long-term relationship that no longer brings growth. Santiago represents all of us when we feel that itch to chase after a dream, even if we don't know exactly what lies ahead. Chapter 2: The Journey begins. Santiago decides to sell his flock and use the money to embark on this adventure. Right from the start, he faces obstacles. He travels to Tangier, where he's quickly robbed of all his money. Disillusioned and alone in a foreign land, Santiago considers giving up and returning to his old life. But he remembers the words of a mysterious old man named Melchizedek, the king of Salem, who told him, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." In life, when we step out of our comfort zones, it's common to face immediate setbacks. Think of a person who decides to move to a new city for a fresh start, only to struggle with finding a job or making friends. The key lesson here is resilience. Just like Santiago, we are tested early in our journeys to see how badly we want our dreams. Chapter 3: Lessons along the way. Santiago begins working for a crystal merchant to earn enough money to continue his journey. Over time, he helps the merchant grow his business, introducing new ideas like selling tea in crystal glasses, which brings in more customers. While working there, Santiago learns a valuable lesson. Even when you're on the path toward your dream, the journey itself will offer important lessons and opportunities for growth. This part of the book highlights how every experience in life, no matter how mundane or unrelated it seems, plays a part in shaping who we are. Whether it's a tough job, a challenging friendship, or a difficult breakup, everything adds value to our personal growth if we stay open to learning from it. Chapter 4: The Oasis and Love. As Santiago continues his journey, he reaches an oasis, where he meets Fatima, a young woman with whom he quickly falls in love. He wants to stay with her, but she encourages him to continue pursuing his dream of finding the treasure. This moment reflects the idea that true love supports personal growth and the pursuit of one's dreams. Fatima teaches Santiago that love is not about holding someone back but encouraging them to be the best version of themselves. This is an important lesson in relationships. When you care about someone, it's natural to want to stay close to them. But real love often involves letting the other person follow their path, even if it means temporary separation. Fatima's willingness to wait for Santiago shows how love can coexist with individual dreams. Chapter 5: The Alchemist and Transformation. Santiago eventually meets the alchemist, a wise man who helps him understand the deeper truths of life. The alchemist teaches him that before finding his treasure, he must learn to listen to his heart and to the soul of the world. This part of the journey becomes less about finding the physical treasure and more about discovering who Santiago is and his connection to the world around him. One of the book's core messages is that the real treasure is not material wealth but the wisdom and growth we gain along the way. It's similar to how we may chase a career goal or personal achievement, but the real value comes from the lessons we learn, the skills we build, and the relationships we form along the journey. In this way, the alchemist reminds us that life is more about the process than the outcome. Chapter 6: The Treasure. After many trials, Santiago finally reaches the pyramids in Egypt. But in a surprising twist, he finds that the treasure isn't buried there. Instead, through a dream, he learns that the treasure is back where he started, under a tree in his hometown in Spain. Returning home, he digs under the tree and finds the treasure. The treasure's location is symbolic. Santiago's journey wasn't about finding something external. It was about discovering the internal richness he had all along. In the end, Santiago realizes that his journey wasn't just about gold but about understanding the language of the world, connecting with others, and discovering himself. Key takeaways. Follow your dreams. Santiago's story encourages readers to follow their hearts. Even when the path seems uncertain or filled with obstacles, the universe rewards those who are brave enough to pursue their dreams. The journey is more important than the destination. While Santiago started out seeking treasure, he discovered that the real reward was the personal growth, knowledge, and relationships he gained along the way. Resilience in the face of setbacks. Throughout the book, Santiago faces multiple challenges, but each time, he finds a way to keep going. The message here is clear. Don't give up on your dreams just because the road gets tough. Love and personal growth. The relationship between Santiago and Fatima shows how love can support and empower individuals to continue growing and pursuing their personal dreams, rather than holding them back. Everything is connected. The book teaches that we are all connected to the world in profound ways. And when we align ourselves with the energy of the universe, we can achieve great things. This idea of interconnectedness is central to the story. In conclusion, The Alchemist is a simple yet profound tale about life's most important journey, the one we take to find our true purpose. It reminds us to trust the process, to learn from every experience, and to follow our hearts. Because sometimes, the greatest treasures are already within us, waiting to be discovered.